with Leo, pretty much a product expert at Fox ESS. Leo, first and foremost, mate, congratulations on Fox's success. I believe you have now got you're the number one selling battery here in Australia, is that correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Mate, I've seen the branding everywhere. You walk around Darling Harbour, you look around, Michelle's obviously done a fantastic job with communication and messaging from a marketing point of view. But you guys are absolutely crushing it, so well done.
Thank you.
I know there's a lot of products coming out this year for Fox, and walking around your exhibition, it looks incredible. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you have, first of all, in the residential space? These guys look incredible.
Right. Thank you, Roshan. And actually, So what we see here is the full residential space selection that we have. Especially for inverter-wise, we have to cover all the single-phase range up to 10 kilowatt. Then the three-phase up to 15 kilowatt inverter. Of course, on the other wall, we can go have a look later. There's a 15 to 30 kilowatt also cover lots of residential space too. But in terms of battery, since the new battery scheme from 1st May, we're now mainly to push two options. Option one is 28 kilowatt hour battery option, EQ 4800 L6, which give you almost like 28 kilowatt hour battery capacity, and good for you good for the homeowner to keep having a decent battery capacity to use at home. Then the other option we have is the CQ7 series. But start with, we're gonna push this it's called a V6 version. Well, what is V6 version? It is a version that we still want to push customer to have bigger battery capacity, which is the 42 kilowatt hour and above. So V6 starting from 6 batteries and above. So the reason we're pushing that one is people may think, okay, the rebate drop, but what about if I still want a bigger battery? How much do I still need to pay a lot more for this? Of course, you probably would need to pay a little bit more, but in terms of if you're getting the 42 kilowatt hour battery capacity, and it's just to add some things on top of that, but you get 42 kilowatt hour to meet the demand of a three hour free charge, starting from 1st July in some states. Then also recently lots of EV into the market. Lots of people buying EV. If you have the bigger battery, still you can use the battery to charge your car. That's perfect for the home like this. Right?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you actually said that as well, because I think you hit a really important point. Just because the rebate has dropped for over 24 kilowatt hours, I mean, it doesn't mean you should be restricted by just installing 24 kilowatt hours. There's still a rebate applicable. It's still modular, so I'm assuming you can still stack on anyway. Just get what you need initially for the rebates, and at the same token, add more batteries as you need them. Fundamentally, installing batteries isn't about playing the rebate game. It's ultimately about making sure that you get what you need for your home.
This is super important. Just need to think about what you need. If you need to use a EV at home, and also you have a home load that you do need the energy. You pick what suits you the most. Last week actually, let me think. Last week actually we found a poll. When someone just mentioned, okay, is that 14 kilowatt hour next, or 28 kilowatt hour next, or 42 kilowatt hour? Surprised me is like 30% and above customers pick 42 kilowatt hour.
Yeah. Makes complete sense. I personally have got a lot more than that on my home, and that's purely because I understand what's coming next. I understand what happens when the grid's under strain. You want to have energy independence, you want to have blackout protection, and you want to have enough battery, not just for one day. You want to have it for consecutive days. in case there is a blackout. So everyone makes their own choices, and sometimes your choices are driven by financials, so you've got to do what works for you. You've obviously got a whole range of products as well, Leo. So I saw your EV chargers out there, which look beautiful, by the way, a range of different colours too. Is the aim of the EV charger, I mean, does the whole thing integrate within one ecosystem?
Yes. It's all like an ecosystem that we built for battery storage, solar battery storage, plus EV. This is the future. You have a home energy automation.
Yeah. And then you've launched your commercial products as well. They look incredible. I must say the first thing that jumped out at me was the way you've arranged the way they can be laid out. Because traditionally it's just stacked one on top of each other. But your ones allow you to actually start creating almost a square, so you can actually, in case you have a lower sort of height footprint.
Yeah. I think you found the trick, the most interesting part over there, right? So we put like because the inverter is called an A3 Plus, ranging from 50 to 125 kilowatt power. Then the full range come with 3 battery inputs independently. So which means you can have 3 different battery stacks. So that's what you saw.
Yeah.
We put 2 stack of the exact same 8 battery CQ7 on that, but in the middle you have you see also it's 8 batteries, but front and back setup with a 2 battery. 2 tower battery.
2 towers.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to be then sort of stacked next to each other? Could you have another set, or do you still have to have that gap between each one?
So you always have a bit spacing requirement, clearance requirement over there. But overall, this is our own manufacturer's clearance requirements in terms of ventilation and cabling. Then, other than that, since it's a full system, then outside of the system, you definitely need to how to say about this? You need to comply with the AS5139 installation spacing requirements.
Yeah. And then in terms of the rest of the stuff you've got coming out, I can see you've launched your CQ7 series for commercial as well. Yeah. I mean, how many products do you guys have? It looks like you've looked at the entire industry, residential, small business, C&I, and ticked every single box.
So what Fox wants to do in Australia is to offer all the products to different type of customers, residential, commercial, and also let's say if it's residential, we offer this split unit setup. Also, we also have this all-in-one series. So at the back of this wall, you can see there's a stackable all-in-one, both single-phase and three-phase, which will be launched in Q3 this year. Then next to it there's a full all-in-one product with inverter and battery in the same case, which is 14 kilowatt-hour battery capacity in that. We're aiming also to launch both single-phase and three-phase, probably end of this year or early next year. So this is the thing. Customer has different needs.
Completely.
And of course we must offer the product to customers based on what they need. Eventually the market will tell us which one they prefer. Like the EQ series L9's 42 kilowatt-hour stack, which killed the market since September last year.
Yeah.
That's customers' pick.
Yeah.
Same. We still need to leave the choice to customer. Let them to pick which one they want. If they want this the stackable in one in future, we keep giving that. But in the meantime, we offer the other ones for some other customers.
It's a really interesting, way of going about with your research and development and your product implementation. Is kind of understanding. Look, there are scenarios, in which certain customers are going to want certain things, but you don't really know until you've launched the product.
Yes.
Which is pretty ballsy as a brand to actually go to do that. And it also does show that you really are putting the consumer first. and making sure you have something for them.
Correct.
And then, as you said, just see what which one picks up the quickest.
I need to mention one more thing to you, Roshan. It's actually, 'cause you're right. We need to offer all the options to customer first, and then let them to pick the most important one they want, the most popular one they want. But in the meantime, we still need to keep improving. From what? From the hardware side and software side, all the features.
Yeah.
So this is how Fox is doing, and we keep bringing our R&D team into Australia to the field. Let them to feel the market. Let them to feel the installation on site to understand this is what end user want. This is what installer want. Then when I speak with the R&D on site with end user and installer, we can make quick decisions.
100%. And look, from an installer's point of view, I mean, we work with a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're loving your product. I mean, they're really enjoying it. I mean, firstly, super competitive, which makes it really affordable for the consumer, and a dream to install.
Yep.
And look, there's been some really positive conversations being had. So I think now we're in May, the rebate has dropped, but it's still significant. There's a number of different battery brands out there, some great technology. How do you think you're going to fare?
Yeah, comparing to same time last year, let's say same time last year, in May last year, we still have like a lot of rebate to use.
Yeah.
So it's still very attractive for homeowners.
Yeah.
So, but we're not talking about the cheap things. We're talking about affordable, and also able to give customer more functions and more reliable product. This is what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to do to be some brands like eventually people talking about it's a crap or whatever things. It's a long term that we want to offer. Yeah, also in terms of after sales.
So what you're saying is you're here to stay, and Fox is going nowhere.
Correct.
And you've got Mimi as well, flying the flag. I don't know who's better, Mimi or Ian Thorpe. I mean, it's pretty close. I think Mimi's cuter.
All right.
Mate, thank you so much,
All
Rio.
right, Roshan.
Great to see you, mate.
Sure. Good to see you.